The timeframes can get a bit confusing. Let's go over an example. Henry is a staff member of a physician's office who calls in a request for a coverage determination on a medication for a patient and sends a supporting statement for the request. Alex receives this Part D standard coverage request to review at 12 p.m. on Monday. This means that he has 72 hours or until 12 p.m. on Thursday to process the request. If he had any indication that the member's life or health would be jeopardized by following the standard timeline, he'd immediately follow the expedited timeline, even if it weren't requested. If it was an expedited request, he'd have 24 hours, which means that he'd have until 12 p.m. on Tuesday to process the request. If it was a payment request, he'd have 14 calendar days, so 2 Mondays from the time he received the request. Alex will notify Henry and the member in writing of his decision, explaining the conditions of approval if applicable. If he can reach the member's physician on the phone to notify them verbally, he will not have to notify them in writing.